The state opposition is calling it a rort of the public purse. Having caught the government breaching its own advertising guidelines in one brochure, the LNP says it's found several more examples. But the Premier says the latest material is all above board and denies taxpayer dollars have been inappropriately spent.
The Transport Minister sat in Parliament $4,000 the poorer after the Premier ordered her to help repay the cost of a brochure that breached advertising guidelines, an embarrassment the opposition wasn't letting her forget.
I refer to yesterday's revelations that the Minister and her Cabinet colleague had rorted taxpayer funds for illegal advertising.
Rachel Nolan accepts the breach.
It presented a Member of Parliament essentially in a promotional role of a government project.
But the opposition says it's not the only example.
But wait, there's more.
The Shadow Treasurer told Parliament the Main Roads Department is also bending the rules.
And I table more main roads propaganda.
The Minister denies any wrongdoing.
There's been no breach of the advertising guidelines, and that's the advice from my department, Mr Speaker.
If you want propaganda, it was invented by the member of Surfers Paradise, the Leader of the Opposition.
But the opposition wasn't deterred.
This Main Roads newsletter, which breaches the advertising rules, targeted at the Ipswich community.
The Minister insists these brochures are different because they inform residents about important roadworks.
Are we to say to the good men and women of Ipswich, we won't tell you what's happening, we're going to keep you in the dark?
The opposition's interpretation of the rules is obviously different.
Will the Premier now just show a skerrick of leadership by sacking each and every Labor member involved?
That's not going to happen. Jessica Van Vonderen, ABC News.